So give us a little background real quick, and then I'll get into the questions.
All right. Yeah. So here's my story. I got married in 2000, was on staff with an organization called Young Life. It changed my life. I loved it. I was making $20,000 a year, which is it from Young Life, which is, I don't know, doable probably in some places in the country in the early 2000s, but in the DC area, it was not, if that's your only source of income. So when my wife got pregnant in 2003, I started flipping houses, and I made 12 times what I made in a year in about 4 months. And with Young Life in about 4 months by flipping houses. And so I used that money to get myself to where I, just basically to continue to do ministry and be able to afford to live. Well, during that time, my wife and I had a lot of kids, 6 of them. And I should have probably should have gotten a different hobby, but anyway, like a TV or something. I don't know. But yeah, so the money started running out. So I started flipping houses again in 2011. At that point, almost everything was short sales. I got my real estate license so that I could get paid to flip my own short sales. And during that time in ministry, I'd always led large teams. And so I gone back to school and gotten a doctorate in leadership. And then I read Gary Keller's book, The Millionaire Real Estate Agent. It made sense. So I started building a massive real estate team. Last year, we did over 500 transactions, and, we were number 20 out of the 200,000 agents in Keller Williams, built a really big organization. But a big piece of that was most of the time, the investor world and the agent world are these two separate worlds that don't get along well. And so what we did was build an organization that meshes the two of them. And it's been just a really awesome niche that has fit well for both us, investors, and retail agents.